Well, Jesus Christ. Jesus H. Tap Dancing Christ. That isn't blasphemy. That's me requesting his presence. You should all be happy that I am doing so. I can't do anything. I can't even talk right now. I can't. I'm just a mess tonight from doing stuff and not doing stuff. I'm discombobulated. This should be the discombobulated live stream. Master Daddy says the music sucks, but I came here for Gen X Dad. Figured his choice of music would be better than this. Master Daddy. Do you realize that every choice of music I've put up on the live streams got my live streams banned, got them unreusable because it was copyrighted material? Now, I'm not sure what music you thought would be better than this. I've got volumes in my head, but it seems every Tom, Dick, and Harry has a copyright, and YouTube has their pencils really sharp, and they find that, and they, boom, can't use it, boom, can't use it, boom, cut it out, boom, not using it. Then I have to go back and try to splice out all the music and all the shit on there. I'm stuck. So I thought, all right, so now I have to find some music that's not copyrighted, which takes a long time. And then when you go to find all the royalty-free music on the internet, and they go, just download it, it's free, no problem. As soon as you go to do it, they're like, oh, but you have to subscribe $20 to our page, $5 to our page. I'm like, I'm not paying $5 a month. I don't even know if I want this music yet. Well, if you want to download our stuff, it is free, but you have to join the page. Fuck. So then I keep looking and looking and looking, and finally GarageBand has some, but I can't figure out how to get them off GarageBand to just use them. They're all background music. Then Adobe Premiere software, Adobe Rush has some cool stuff, and I can go find that, but you have to put a video to it, put the music you want to it, loop the music, save it, bring it back into Rush, cut out to separate the audio from the video, delete the video, and save the audio. But then it won't play in here, so I have to take it back over to GarageBand and put it in there, and it turns it into an MP3, and then I've got it. I finally have one piece of royalty-free music. I go through all this hassle of doing this. I put it up there, and Master Daddy goes, this is fucking stupid music, man. I figured he'd have way better taste than this. No fucking shit, man. I do. I promise you. You think this was my first choice? You think when I'm having a romantic moment with Gen X Mom, this is the kind of shit I put on? You think when I'm nose to nose with another car at a street light and we're waiting for that red light to turn green, we're both going to take off, I pop in this as my audio track? Motivation, get me going, man? You think when I walk out in the street I'm going to take on 3 dudes with baseball bats? I yell back in the house, hey, put this shit on and turn it up real loud. No! I can't think of a place in my life where I would choose this music. But I'm stuck with it for now. But thank God, Master Daddy's there to point out that the music sucks and I could be doing better. As if I'm not putting forth enough effort to try to have a little intro music for you guys instead of that bullshit dead air. And not the Gen X Talks dead air. No, 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 no. That's some high quality dead air. We're not talking about Gen X Talks practiced dead air, scientifically proven dead air. No, the kind you don't like, the kind you're stuck with. I'm just doing one tiny little fucking thing, Master Daddy, that takes hours and hours of frustration to fucking try to do. Because I'm not technically, like, super smart, okay? I'm technically impaired. I'm a dumb mechanic in the middle of the desert. I'm sorry, Master Daddy. This is the best I could do. You know what? Fuck it. We should just shut the whole stream down and go home. We just call it a night. We can't fucking do this anymore. We didn't have the good... You know what? We'll try again tomorrow with better music. Let's try that. I'm just fucking with you. I'm still here. Come on, that was pretty funny. Oh, for God's sakes. Cobble's fucking getting after it. All right, I don't know. Do I have anybody between the sheets? I usually have 2 girls between the sheets right now. Let's see. Oh, shit, I didn't do that one. Hold on. I fucked up already. The noise is on. We're good there, but she's right. I didn't do one of my jobs. Stand by, citizen. There's at least 1 girl between the sheets tonight. I can see that because I'm getting yelled at. And they're not bashful about yelling at me. Okay, The PayPal link is up there for any of those of you who would like to donate to the kids' cause and to the channel for charity purposes, because he's the biggest fucking charity case I goddamn know. Gen X Mom is manning the PayPal account. Mrs. Ford can put in a buck and test to that. Let's move backwards a little bit here. Who'd I miss? I missed a bunch of stuff. I really did. Oh, we got a member. I didn't see what happened with that member. Are they in the jar? Where's the fucking jar, man? Hold on. Why isn't the jar on? Pictures, live stream, jar. There it is. There's a jar. I don't know why nobody's in the jar. That's kind of weird. Oh, there we go. Holy shit. Well, they knocked a few of themselves out. Two Bears tip it in. Two Bears got something to say. $4.99. Fuck it, let's drink. God damn right, Two Bear. Let's go. We got to do it. So, what's a better time than right now? We already got started off on the wrong foot. We almost had to stop the whole fucking live stream because of Master Dad. You see that? That is terrible. What a terrible way to start. Horrible, I say. Fuck it, let's drink. Oh, all right. Woo! Now we're talking, baby. Blanton Senior member for 3 months is an extra. Thank you very much for doing that. KJ Texas upgraded to the bottom of the glass membership. Thank you, KJ. Really appreciate your effort on that. We really do. Thank you very much. Who's this one here? Daniel Willems tipped $2 through the super chat. Let's see if any damage is caused here. There's a bunch of subscribers in there and no damage. All right. So let me go over to the, I'm already in trouble. I'm already in goddamn trouble. We haven't even got started. If you hear some music in the background, some doors opening and closing, it's because my millennial daughter is celebrating her birthday out back, and she has friends over. So there's a bunch of 23-year-old girls out in the pool at the barbecue, drinking their asses off, and somebody just popped in the drop there, and that was probably Blanton. I'm thinking it was Blanton on that. What'd I miss? No, I missed some stuff here. Let's be fair. What'd I miss? Man, they're coming through. Allison Allison so did you make up those names just to fuck with me? Whoa, fucking A. Oh, whoa, did you see that one member? Hold on. Hey, he came back in. That was fucking off the charts. Who did that? 37 Hertz for the whiskey fund there. Chris Rosenborough, welcome to the Bottom of Glass Nation, my friend. Thank you for showing up. I can't say her name. I'm struggling. Allison you did that just. That's not really your name, is it? Yes, Gen X Mom, lovely lady in the corner.
Paul sent $5 just saying hello. Not new or old here, but I enjoy the content.
Paul dropped 5 in PayPal, goes out just being very neutral, not saying much as hello, not doing no other message. It says, Paul, then I just have to give you a generic thank you, which you have now received. Oh, okay. I know I missed some other stuff in there. KJ Texas, we talked about him. Allison, she's fucking cool looking, but I can't. She got a cool last name. I just can't say it. You know what? The more I drink, we should come back and revisit her name. And we talked about Chris Rosenborg. He's part of the Double Chris's. Him and Circle K really got things fucked up on the hot sauce challenge that night, for those of you who might remember. All right, so we got that out of the way. We got his stuff here. We talked about everybody in there. Boom, boom, boom. Cabo says, thank you, General. I got my package. It's amazing, and I will cherish it forever. Yeah, Cabo got a signed shirt from everyone here at Gen X Talks. I wrote a little note on there that he was my friend, and I signed it. The kids signed it. Mom signed it, and he's happy. Cabo, you more than deserve that, my friend. You're very much welcome. All right. Birthdays. Yesterday was Lori Ham. I don't know if Lori has joined us tonight. I didn't go through the usual routine of saying everybody's name. I did not. I missed that. I got hung up on the dude who was telling me the music sucks. So we've got to talk about Lori. She did not give me permission to say how old she was. So I don't know if she wants people to know she's 37 or if I should keep that to myself. She didn't really say. Lori Ham. So happy birthday, Lori, to you and yours. David DeYoung. It's my birthday, so I'm drinking the nectar of the gods. We call whiskey and a Boston lager for a chaser. There you go. That's man style. That's a young man's game. All right. So, there's some more notes up here. You really want me to say that? Chi-ar-ha-ma-tra. The girls, the ladies between the sheets wrote it out with hyphens. Now it's 4 times as long as what she wrote for her name. And they're like, just say it like this. Chi-ar-ha-ma-tra-ro. I don't know. You're Italian, you know. Okay, well, we know that one's Ali. I don't know how to fucking say it. Okay, Ali, you may be Italian, but you can't write English for shit. And you don't speak desert mechanic. That's for goddamn sure. We got a couple things crossing the line here. $5, another $5. So let's see if it knocks anybody out of the park here. Little things bouncing around. We got a couple. Now, there's dudes at the bottom. You guys are building a fortress is what you're doing. You're building a fortress down there. That was Blake Johnson for the Whiskey Fund. Blake, my man. And that was Chris Rosenborough, $5 for the Whiskey Fund, just because it's Thursday. Chris, my man also. Thank you very much for that. Wicked Widget, $20 for the Whiskey Fund, General. I love you all. Stay safe and God bless you. God bless you? I took it back. For the Whiskey Fund, stay safe and God bless you. Thank you, Wicked Widget. Now let's see if Wicked Widget can drop something in here and cause some damage. You got a subscriber hanging on to the very bottom. Let's see what happens to him. Pom pom. May have to empty that jar. May have to empty it. Might have to go empty that. Building a fortress. All right, this is where the ladies between the sheets are going to have to really pay attention. So listen to me. This is important. This is kind of a, it's not really a raffle. It's kind of a giveaway because it's everyone can participate. So I'm going to tell you how this works. This is for the people, it's mainly for the people who think they live close enough to Los Angeles to participate in that Dodgers Lakers nostalgia bowling game. Now, listen, there are some spectator tickets. They're $100 a piece. You have to buy them through us. You have to email us. You have to email Miss Liz. I'm sure Miss Liz and Allie can put up the email. If you want to purchase a ticket, either the bowling ticket or the spectator ticket, you can email Miss Liz and get it worked out. Now, with that being said, you have to live close enough or be willing to travel so you can end up in Los Angeles on July 16th and 17th. It's a weekend. I have acquired some tickets I can give away. This is a lockdown facility. This is guarded. You are not getting in. Mrs. Fort Watton, $2. Happy Canada Day to all of our Canadian extras. Yeah, I didn't know it was Canada Day. Nobody told me. And I have secretaries, and I still didn't know that shit. Amazon didn't tell me. They usually tell me every holiday, and then they suggest 45 things I can buy relating to that holiday. Amazon is very, very caring. At least that's what they want you to think. To Canada. The lovely Gen X mom in the corner.
Chris on PayPal, $5. Didn't say where it's going.
Chris, thank you very much for the $5 on PayPal. And thank you for not saying where it went. Unallocated funds go to the Whiskey Fund. I will be sucking that up figuratively and literally, my fine feathered friends. All right. So let's get back to this. Now, everybody, all night long, and not just this live stream, I'm going to give away tickets. Now, the girls have to keep a running tab. I'm going to say a name. I'm going to say how many tickets you get. All right? Here we go. Ready? I can't do it right now because Mrs. Fort Watton is not going to drive all the way out here. But I'll tell you what we're going to do. Every time someone donates something, gives something, or there's a really clever comment, or you answer a trivia, do something, I'm going to just arbitrarily give out tickets. Now, I'm going to give more to some and less to others because I'm just throwing it out there, all right? What that means is that the girls between the sheets have to keep a running total of a guy's name. If I said, like right now, Cabo Santiago, he gets 2 tickets, two drawings, 2 drawings, okay, for the tickets. He doesn't really get 2 tickets, 2 drawings, 2 chances at the drawings. So they're going to write down somewhere, Cabo 2. So I know I'm going to reach in there twice. Now, if Cabo can't go to this event, I'm going to send Cabo something else. I'm going to pull stuff out, and as I go pulling stuff out, you get something, even if it's just a sticker, or it's a hat, or it's a box of Kleenex that has been previously used by one of the members of Gen X Talks. You're going to get something very valuable, very important. Don't say that was gross. I just offered you valuable Gen X Talks DNA. Did you not see Jurassic Park? You could build your own Gen X dad. You could have your very own Gen X dad. Yeah, with the right amount of chemicals from around the house and stirring it up in the witch's cauldron, you could really have something. So I'm just letting you know, as things go like that, I'm going to shout a name and a number. It's like, hey, 1 for Allie, 2 for this, 1 for that. The donations come in, I'll do a ton for the donations. But remember, if you want the big prize, you got to tell me that you can go. We'll reach back out to you when we do the drawing. We'll reach out. If you can go, you can go. And if you can't, we'll send you something else. But the idea is, is that we're trying to get, this is for charity, okay? All these tickets that are paid for, the money goes to charity. It doesn't go to us. It goes to charity. The bowling tickets, now listen to me, 4 people on our team, we've already got 2. It's myself, a Lakers celebrity, a Dodgers celebrity, and 4 other people. We've already got 2 of them. They're purchased. I have 2 that I can help you acquire. Now, if you wanted to say, listen, I don't have the $400, but I got $200. You tell me that right now, I'll kick in the other $200. You're going. Goes to charity. If you tell me something clever, something witty, something so out of this fucking planet, I'm going to work out getting you that ticket. Okay, this will be part of the drawing. If nobody shows up for this thing, nobody steps up their game, I'm going to work this out. But the bottom line is we have 2 bowling tickets to deal with. We have 10 spectator tickets to give away. We've already covered those. We're done. Those are paid for. Just going to give them to you guys. Nightbot wants the Kleenex. I want the Kleenex, motherfucker. So that's what we're shooting for. So tonight, the girls between the sheets are going to be pulling extra duty. Not only do they have to slay between the sheets and tend to me all night, they have to write down the names that I shout out. Are you ready? I'm ready. As long as they're ready, we're all ready. Gen X Mom in the corner.
$5 on PayPal from Allison Schmidt-Harrow. I am Gen X.
Allison Schmidt.
Schmidt-Harrow.
Did she pronounce that for you, or?
Yeah, she spelled it out. Schmidt-Harrow.
Schmidt-Harrow. Not even close to what Allie said. Allie had 47 syllables and 16 vowels combined on top of each other, and it wasn't even close to being right. This Allison sent in $5. We got it right. All right. So let's do something here for the mild-mannered reporters in the street. Before they go back in Daily Planet, let's empty that jar and start over again. We'll see if we get any more subscribers, see if anybody else shows up. All right. Allie just said you're pronouncing your name wrong. Oh, and Allie's told Mrs. Fort Watton Canada Day's tomorrow. So Mrs. Fort Watton's wrong. Allison can't pronounce her own name. I'm thinking that everyone else is correct and Allie is just fucking drunk off her ass right now. If I had to guess, I just had to guess. I'm just telling you. It's just from history, mechanical history, seeing what's going on. All right, so I want to scroll up and see if I can find something here. Jesse said came across this channel not long ago and love hearing what you have to say. Any chance you'd be willing to give a young man advice? Give a young man growing up in a crazy world some dad advice about anything. Yeah, Jesse, my head is filled with stories and wisdom and obligations to humanity to pass it along. So, Jesse, I'm going to give you some valuable information right here. And I'd rather everybody else not listen. This is privileged information because Jesse asked and you didn't. Jesse, don't eat yellow snow. Moving on. All right, what do we got? There was more stuff coming in here. Chris Rosenborough, $5. I'm a pretty good bowler, and I am on vacation from work that week. I can show up. Chris, we're going to put you down for the bowling drawing. Allie, Liz, this is the bowling drawing side. We're going to put him down for a pull, one pull. That's going to start. Hey, he's putting in a $5 ticket, okay? You can win a $400 bowling thing. $500, man. So there we go. Got a subscriber? Who else was in there? Someone else. Not Deepak. Are flights and accommodations included? No. We're not flying you in from Ireland. You imagine his rider on that and fly me in first class with meals and a hotel. I want to stay at the Bonaventure and I need room service 24 hours a day the entire time I'm there. We'd all be broke, Deepak. We couldn't do it. Barry Dano, Sinatra fun. Coming soon. Drink up, bud. Fuck it. Barry, thanks, my man. Put Barry down for a couple of pulls. Barry's got his pull in there twice. We're gonna go after Barry's name 2 times. Put some names in the hat. Names in the hat. Barry's gonna go in the hat twice. All right, what am I missing here? Boy, you guys are writing some paragraphs tonight. What did he say? Cabo Joshua? He's talking to Joshua. Who's Joshua? Did Joshua say something bad? Was Joshua inappropriate? Was Joshua talking some trash? I'm scrolling up looking for Joshua, but I'm stopping. I'm stopping on Tina Plexico, who lives in Mexico and buys her gas from Texaco. I work with a bout of idiots who don't know how to use a fire extinguisher and almost burn up my car at work. I deserve a shirt, please. Tina, you may deserve a shirt. It all depends. Yeah, we'll figure something out. Email Gen X Mom. I can't do it. All right, I don't know where I was here. Barry Danielson, not your friend. We talked about him. Turned my whole screen orange. Cabo was talking to Joshua, but I didn't hear what he said. Joshua, you can't give a toast for a man that tried to do a lot for the world. You can't give a toast. You can't. I'm a Jordan fan, but let's not be a dick. You've lost me. We talking sports or politics, Cabo? I love you, but I don't know where you went with that one. A little bit off brand for my taste. Couldn't figure it out. That's just because I'm not smart enough. Whenever I run into a situation where I'm not smart enough, I pretend it's beneath me to have that conversation. I'm not going to lower myself to what the fuck you're talking about. Moving right along. Okay. David Black, $5, a name I will never forget. I'm not a good bowler. This is for your fatherly nugget of wisdom and last bottom of the Glass Nation stream. Keep the nuggets coming. What we're going to put you, David, we're going to put your name in the hat for something and we'll see if we can't draw a name out of there. So, ladies, write down his name. All right, where am I at? I did the birthdays so far. We talked about Lori's birthday. We did David DeYoung. And that's as far as I got. Nothing else is in there. I have not followed and obeyed your commands past that point. You can harass me later, ladies. Harass me later. Pum, 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 pum. Yeah, so whatever happened to the dude who was busting my balls in the beginning about the chingaderas, the music. Did he leave? I'm just asking, did he go? Oh, all right. So, yeah, we had some stuff to get to. So let me get to some of the stuff that we have to get to because that is gettable stuff. It really is. Who's that one? New Era Music, member for 2 months, bottom of the Glass Nation. I'm late, but I made it. Howdy from Texas, bottom of the Glass Nation, baby. There's a true believer right there. You can't go wrong with those actions. All right. There were some notes. Let's go to notes. We did the bowling, Lakers and the bowling thing. We got that going on there. I don't know if the kid talked about that last time, but the chat room had movie night last Monday, and it was a pretty good success. Tons of people in there, filled up the room, video room. We could all see each other and talk for the most part. We did Fast Times at Ridgemont High, which I wanted to pause the movie like 15 times and talk about some specific scenes in the movie that were great, something I had a story about, but I elected to just leave it alone. I wasn't even running the movie. I couldn't have stopped it anyway. I would have had to raise my hand and go, "Can you pause the projection reel, please? I have something to say." And I don't know whether they'd have paid attention to me, so I just let it alone. But still a great movie. The two movies that define my Generation X. If someone doesn't understand Generation X, if someone wants to begin learning Generation X, I tell them to watch Breakfast Club and Fast Times at Ridgemont High. There is the beginning foundation of Generation X for me. Yeah.
Hey.
Well, you just yell at me, hey? Gen X Mom across the room, hey.
$5 from Chris for whiskey and a joint.
$5 from Chris for whiskey and a joint. Smoking a J, taking a shot. My man Chris, I'm liking that dude more and more. Dungy's fun? Dungy's fun, right? I don't know. His little icon says porn, but that's all I can read. I like what you saying, man. My dad taught me, get used to life sucks. Then you figured it out. And everything from there is just upward from there. You start with life sucks. What can be worse than that? Then every day's pleasant. I'm with your dad. Yes, the beautiful, lovely. Over to my left this time.
$20 from Mrs. Ford for the wonderful Gen X mom to get her nails done before the charity event. Thank you, Mrs. Ford.
You guys, Mrs. Ford leading the way for Gen X Mom to get her nails done, to get a massage. Oh, we're all very grateful. Aren't you pushing that envelope a little bit more? I mean, have you guys seen my nails lately? Have you seen mine? They're horrendous. In fact, I don't think I've ever had, if there's ever a need for nails getting done, shouldn't you be piling on tons of cash? Because this is not good. And I'm not using my Singapore hooker money for nails. That's a separate fund entirely. Fried smoking. Fried is so fucking lit right now. He's seeing unicorns. That's all that means. Maddie B to Gen X mom. Maddie B is laughing and loving it. Orange Kitty. Working man's nails. Yeah, that's unfortunately the truth. Blanton Sr. thanking Mrs. Fort Watton, as we all should and do, the lovely Mrs. Fort Watton, for donating through PayPal to Gen X Mom. Justin Ride, everybody likes hot nails. Yeah, I know. I really, really do. What am I missing here? I missed something. I know I did. All right, so I was going back to my announcements. I had stuff to say. Doing for chat. Yeah, the chat room is going really well. Gen X Mom is participating too, especially in the food one. She's comments on things. She looks at things. She adds foods in there when she's doing them. Very happy about that. She's really busy during the day, so I love it when she takes some time and supports Gen X Talks in more of a visible way. You know, more where you guys can see her. I know in the chat room you don't see her, but you know, her presence is there. I like that too. The new T-shirt machine is on its way. We got that. The beer steins are on the way. We know that. Mugs and stickers. That was something that kind of fell in our lap on a weird gig. Hold on. Before I tell you this story, I'm being interrupted one more time. Gen X Mom.
Uncle Nene gave $100
What
to
the?
help cover for bowler spot for the bowling charity, otherwise the whiskey fund.
No, yeah, Nate. Who did that?
Uncle Nene.
Uncle Nene dropped a C note in fucking PayPal, and I want you to know he did say or the whiskey fund, but he said for a bowler, for the charity for the bowler. So let me tell you right now, the Allie and Miss Liz, you got to write down Uncle Nene. Now I can't really give him a poll, but you got to write. We got to give him something because he's throwing other people's name in the hat. He's going to cover some of that cost. Nene, I'm going to help cover some of that cost too for you. Gen X Mom again, yes. Olita.
$20 didn't say where it's going.
Olita donated $20 without rhyme or reason, and I will take it upon myself to sort that out as part of the whiskey fund. Thank you, Olita. So Uncle Nene and the others, we're going to put that right. I will not take that towards the whiskey fund. No. That stuff is going to go directly towards bowling. That's a good thing. I hope we can pull this off. I hope we can get 2 more bowlers. We got 2. 2 Bears won. 2 Bear bought a ticket. He's in. Miss Liz had a direct arrangement of something for $400, and I'm not sure if Liz took care of that herself or whether the other person did, but Liz is in for 1 ticket right there. Excuse me. So Gen X Talks is in for 2 tickets right now. I've already let Daniel know the confirmation numbers and what we're moving that direction. He's ecstatic. He's ecstatic that we're able to do this, and we got the 10 tickets covered. And they're $100 each. That's $1,000 that we're just giving to you. We're going to give those away to people that want to go. If they're in the area, we're doing our part. If I can make something work on the other end for covering some more of those tickets, I'm in. Uncle Nene, I'm going to cover some of that. We'll see who we can get into that spot. Don Paul, $2. Thank you very much. The marvelous Miss Miranda. Hello, my sexy, handsome general. You guys realize we could just stop the whole live stream right now, right? It don't matter. We can just stop right now. Miranda just told me that I'm sexy and handsome. We could stop right now and go home. I don't care. Don Paul's $2 to drop it in right now. Let's see what he can do. Whoa, Spencer Grant tipped 20 and Russell Stratton tipped 5. Good Lord, where'd all this shit come from? Bump, bump, bump. They're trying. You just can't quite dig deep enough. And this dude right here at the bottom, that subscriber, that motherfucker's staying. He's going to be here a little while. It'd be hard to get that dude out. All right, so what you want to do there is you want to give, I told you let's put Barry Dano in for a couple. Spencer Grant, we want to put in for 2 more polls, 2 more names. Russell Stratton, hey, General, SD here. I believe I'm funny in person. Might be good for a video. It's for charity, cross fingers. Also, thanks for the heart attack streamed. Hey, put Russell down for a poll. Put his name in there too one time. Let's see if we can't get Russell something. If he didn't want a ticket, we'll try to figure him out. Put Don Paul down for a poll also. We already talked about Spencer Grant. We got him going there, so we're good. I just got to remember to say, I keep forgetting to say that, but Nightbot, maybe empty the glass again. I'll wait for one more heavy hitter to come through Nightbot, and if it doesn't pull some diamonds, don't pull it out, well, I will. I'll empty it out there. Allison says, and that last name, Allison, it's like I just want to say Allison Charo. That's what it just could. Alice and Charo. This the dumb mechanical. Charo is what comes out. Alice and Charo, the Singapore hooker, can do your nails. I was not aware Singapore hookers had that talent. To be fair, I've never asked for them to perform that service on me. I'm sorry, I must have missed it on the menu when I walked in. I did not see it. I'll have to look again. Alice and Charo, well taken point, and I will check that out thoroughly. Where are we at here? Now I had more stuff to say. Los Angeles All-Star Bowl. Daniel here, General. Hey, there's the guy. There's the guy working stuff out. Any of your fans who want to bowl and the cocktail party, they only have to pay $2.94. Patron, $2.94. Do you see what this guy did? He just came in here and dropped the price for you guys. He just came in here and lowered it from $400 down to just under $300. Do you see what this guy's doing? This guy's putting this on. This is his company. This is his gig. This is what he does. He brings really famous people together, joins everybody up, has a good time for charity. What the fuck was that? Who did that? 37 Hearst for the bowling fund. Write down his $30 for that bowling fund. Let's get that $300 ticket going and put him in for a couple of pulls. If he doesn't get a ticket, we're going to give him something nice. That he fucking cleaned out that whole thing almost. Well done. Marvelous Miss Miranda's another $5. Bombs out of the way. Out, out, out. Who's the other one? Wicked Batch 420. Whiskey Fun, thank you for that. Put Marvelous down for her name in the hat goes in once. And Wicked Bitch goes in there for one, too. Put them both in there for one pull. Put their names in the hat. We'll see what we can get done here. Come on, what do we got? Gonna knock them out, or do I gotta empty it? I gotta empty it now, do I? Oh, they came through at the same time and canceled each other out. That doesn't happen very often, but it happened the other night. Remember that? That was kind of bullshit. All right, so you guys, did you see who was in here? Los Angeles All-Star Bowl. It's for the true fans. I don't want anyone to miss it if they want to go. This guy has just stepped up his game. He lowered the tickets down. He really wants you guys to go. We're giving away 10. Now we've discounted 2 more. We're getting close because we got money coming in. I chipped in. That was 100 on that one. A few in here. We're probably like 150 or 160 plus. I'm going to chip in some. We've almost got the second ticket paid for. Then we need someone to bowl. There is that. You can't pay for the ticket and not have someone bowl. That's kind of bullshit. The ball won't roll itself, people. Oh, for God's sakes. Michael Roeder says he's out. Have fun. Oh, Michael, we'll check you out on the flip side, my friend. Clayton Cook, what is the link for the Generals OnlyFans? Clayton, that's for women only. And you have to be between the 65 and 85. And you have to prove that. And there's no one in here between 65 and 85. So that's a whole separate website, a whole separate following for the General and Gen X Talks. That's Gen X Talks After Dark, Advil, AARP, senior citizen style. Clayton, you're not invited. Moving on. What I missed? Cave Bear, $10 for the bowling charity. Hope you have been well. Family I've been busy doing lately. Hope you have been doing family well. Love you all. Cave Bear, a regular all around the program. Everywhere you can show up, Cave Bear's been there. Mark that down, $10 more for the charity for the bowling fund. We're going to get those tickets paid for, and then I'm going to have to find someone to give them to. You guys are like that. Gen Xer, FAFO, don't know what that means, but it's $1. Thank you very much. You know what? I know that dude's symbol. Gen Xer, FAFO. That dude's symbol, if you look at that guy's symbol, that's like something I saw on Facebook. That's like a big group, I think, on Facebook. I'm just saying, it looks like one of those things. Let's see, we got some tips coming through. Lionheart's in there, too. What did I miss? $20, $10. It's all hitting each other right there. You bouncing some shit around, but nobody left yet. What did I miss? Hold on. Put Lion down for 2. We'll get put Lion down for 2 pulls. We'll see what he can get out of it. Put his name in there twice. He's going in once. David Black, let's get the other ticket covered. 10 more for the bowling fund. You've almost got it covered. You know, I don't know where we're at. 150, 170, 180. If I kicked in, like, let's say I dropped another 50 to start with. We're over 220. We got to be about $80 away from having that one ticket covered, the first ticket. Then we got a free ticket. We just got to find someone who can bowl. We're about $80 away from the first free ticket. That's good news. You guys are knocking it out for me, I'm telling you. Just one more. Do you still hate me for sending you the Reaper Squeezins? No, man. I was talking about the other day. It was in a live stream. I might have been on Facebook. And all of a sudden, I was trying to describe the hot sauce you sent, and I drew a blank, and I was so pissed because I'm like, you guys, and I couldn't just leave and go get it. I got to go back to that one, but that I'm telling you, I love it. I thank you so much. Just one more. I know you're playing around with me, but you also know you sent something delicious. You sent it to get me hooked on it. You're nothing more than a fucking drug dealer. Oh, I swear to Christ. I fell for it too. I did. Who turned my whole screen pink? Wicked widget, $50 for the bowling charity. I can't go, but I want someone to have fun. I love you all and stay safe. That's really fucking close. That's really close. You take just one more 5 and you're 50. I'm telling you, it's holy shit. That guy almost got out of there. We got to be close. We got to be within 55. We got to be within like $10 or $15 of having that first ticket paid for. That's we're only in this show half an hour, and you guys have already got one covered like that. Now, I got to do something I don't like doing right now. I'd appreciate it if you would all look away. This is kind of embarrassing. I'm really fucking thirsty, and I want some refrigerated Hawaiian water. But I have it in a straw. And I've tried. There's just no way to look cool drinking from a straw. Matty B tipped. He's in $10. Barry Daniel, another 5. Tell Gen X Mom to save me a beer stein. Short on funds. Next pays guy. Matty B. Bowling fun. Time for a shot, General. And the last one, Uncle Nene. Ticket bought. All right. Officially, the first ticket is bought. We're working on that second one now. We got the first one covered. Gen X Mom.
Chris sent you $5 to get drunk enough so you think your nails are done.
Chris on PayPal sent $5, want me to get so drunk that I think my nails are done. Oh, wouldn't that be bad?
And
what else you got there?
John Blanton?
Yeah, John Blanton Sr. What's that?
I sent you $1.
Thanks, John. Just letting me making sure it works. The program does fly. So what I was saying, there comes Barry's money right now. What I was trying to tell you guys, and there's no way to do this, all right? Barry's got 5. Uncle Nanny's got another 35. That ticket's sealed. We got that one put away now. All right. I need a drink of water. I'm feeling dehydrated. And there's no way to drink this and look cool. And I've tried. I've practiced in the mirror. I've practiced in the camera. There's just no way to drink out of a straw and look cool. Chicks do it all the time. And they look perky. You know, they look cute when they do it. I can't do it. I've tried. And I'm going to show you the fruits of my labor. I'm going to give you the thing that I came up with. This is my best one. Let's see. Oh, that 5 one came up with the cool symbol. FAFO stands for fuck around and find out, brother. I'm enjoying your content, man. Keep up the great work. Thank you, man. Fuck around and find out. I forgot about that. Didn't forget about the phrase, but the FAFO I didn't the acronym, but reminds me of play stupid games and win stupid prizes right along that line. So I'm going to let his 5 spot fall in a second, but I got to get a drink and look cool. So I practiced this, and I'm going to share it with you. I'm going to share with you, this is the coolest I think I could ever look and be drinking out of a fucking straw. It doesn't help that it's an aqua teal straw. That makes it even harder, but here goes. This is the coolest. Hold on. Gen X is dropping 5. See if it caused any damage. Well, calm your tits. We'll do this in a second. 1 missed, 1 in, 1 out. All right. My attempt at looking cool. Drinking out of a fucking straw. I hate this. I should have just put a sticker over the fucking camera and done it real quick. But we'll go. Ready? That was pretty cool, right? I mean, I didn't look like a girl. Did I? Do it again? Yeah. Got a subscriber in the mix. We also dropped in No-Go, another member for 4 months. And somebody hit a 5 spot there, and I missed who it was. So we go to make sure Uncle Nene gets a few strikes in there. Get him putting his name in the hat 4 times. Put Gen X Fafo's name in there once. And No-Go, member for 4 months. Hey, General, been busy here, but let's have a shot together last day of June. You got to put No-Go down for 2 tickets in there, too. Got to put his name in the hat twice. All right. This is for the last 3 people that have asked me to drink, and I missed every one as I was pretending to look cool drinking out of a straw. Now, for those of you guys who drink out of a straw, For those of you guys who didn't know that you look stupid, now you're all self-conscious. But don't worry, I actually gave you the answer. I showed you how to also look cool. So now the next time you're at a party, at a barbecue, at a bar, something, and you are presented with a drink with a straw, take the umbrella out, throw it away. Now you know how to look cool. You're welcome, America and Denmark. All right. Yeah, I know. I haven't been big on the names thing tonight. I went another direction. We're doing other stuff. Come on, man. Don't beat me up about everything. All right. New teacher review. Talk about that. And don't want to talk about Buford. Buford, everyone's going to kill Buford and fry Buford. We're going to have to save Buford. What else do I got? I had some stuff. Okay. I took an online poll. I don't like doing those because I think they're a waste of goddamn time. But there was a poll that said, you know, something like, well, how Gen X are you? Are you really a Gen X? And they said, let's see it. I said, all right. So I took the poll. It was one of those ones that was really long, and you got to scroll to the next screen, and you have to come up. I failed. I got like 15% right or 18% right. And I'm like, but it was all subjective stuff, but I was pissed. And you never really know who does the polls and stuff. And if you look around enough, if you poke around with their little grayed out links and stuff, you know, the publicity part of it, finally figured out the dude was like 19 that made the poll. Luckily for him, this 19-year-old who made this poll about Gen Xers, luckily for him that when I finally did figure out who it was in their little production company, lucky for him, he left his email. Yep. I proceeded to, as they say, give him what for. I gave him what for. Now, for those of you under the age of 40 and you don't know what that terminology means, and you give somebody what for, yeah, I'm not going to explain. You're going to have to leave and go look it up. Just go on. Just go. Go to Google, figure out, you know, ancient sayings, and it'll be in there. Then you can learn about it. You can come back, okay? You can come back and see what's going on. All right, going over to the sheets are blowing up, so we're going to find out what's going on here. Los Angeles, well, if your team fills up, I'll give Gen X Kid a free ticket to bowl against you. Yeah, you're not going to do that. Los Angeles All-Star Bowl, you guys are close to filling the team. I know, we're getting close, my man. We're getting close on that one. Nightbot, any chance of getting a ticket for the Kleenex? Just going to send you the fucking Kleenex, Nightbox. That's how it's going to be. You guys are already up. We've already done $400 just in like 20 minutes for that bowling ticket. You guys have fucking been great on that. The other stuff, $1,000 worth of the other stuff, we're going to just raffle those off or give those things away. Just keep running your names in here. We'll raffle off $1,000 worth of stuff on those tickets. It'll be a lot of fun. Yeah, true story. I'm getting yelled at by Gen X Mom. What the hell do you want?
Mrs. Forwatton says, General, meet Allie between the sheets. She's yelling. Money for Allie, too, for working so hard.
You are, Mrs. Ford, you are not paying. First it was Gen X Mom. Now it's for Allie. And all you're doing is just dancing around the fact that there's one person here who actually loves you, Mrs. Ford, who actually cares for you. Yeah, it's this guy right here. This guy. Not only them, they're not doing shit. They use you, Mrs. Ford. You are being used. Not by me, by them. I am your friend. I'll go back and look again at what you said in the sheets there. Dungeous Fun. I got that one. Allie, you can let that one go. Barry Dano, $5 shot will fix that. I got that. Barry Dano, you're a mechanic. Don't you do your nails by sticking your hands in a tub of grease? No, Barry, it's I feather that off with brake cleaner, you know, like that. And then I take them to the wire wheel, like one does. All right, so a long time ago, Tuesday, we never got to this. David Black, the name I will never forget. There's no amount I can donate for your fatherly advice. I now have another nugget of wisdom. David, if anything that we have ever mumbled around here is something you can take home and use, even bad examples can be used, then we're happy to do it. You're welcome, my friend. You are welcome. What I get in here, I missed a bunch of stuff. Bum, 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 bum. Another one, Big Rig Gaming for the Whiskey Fund. My man, put Big Rig down for 2 pulls. Put his name in there twice. Let's see if we can get him going on something there. He'll either get a ticket or he'll get something in its place. It's good stuff. Hope you're writing all these down, women. If you cross me, I will replace you. Like that. That wasn't a good snap. I'll replace you like that. That was a good snap. That is the snap of seriousness. That first one was kind of like, I snapped like that, and both Allie and Liz went, he doesn't mean it. He's not serious. But that second one, fucking am serious. All of a sudden, both of them sat up in their chairs real straight, came to attention, grabbed one of Mrs. Fort Watton's sharpened number 2 yellow pencils. That's right. Got to wrap a fella around the beak to get some respect around here. All right, where was I? This is not going well. We're 48 minutes and I haven't said shit yet. I haven't got one thing out of my goddamn mouth I was supposed to. That's bad. That's really bad. How far on track are you? What? We started? Fuck, when did we start? Nobody told me. I haven't said shit. We talked about that. I'm not going to talk about building repairs. What a fucking mess it is. I will tell you, here's a dumb story. California. Ready? California. So I get a letter in the mail, and it says, you're behind on your taxes like so many years. And I went, for what? There's no address. There's no nothing. So, but it's from the county. It was a real letter. And I tried to look up the APN number online. I couldn't figure it out. It didn't go to anything specific. And then I found a way in the tax assessor's office through some weird retroactive thing. And it says, it had my name on it, and it said parcel, and it said you're missing it by $1,554 for 5 years. And I said, I don't even know what the fuck that is. And it was really from the county. It wasn't, and it had a county stuff. I've got letters before from the county. I know what they look like. So, and it had to be paid by July 1st. So I was pretty sure that it was a mistake, but I didn't want to fuck with it. So I paid it, and then I went down there. And I've been with the county before. When they make mistakes, they refund it. If they do something wrong, they move your money to the right place it was supposed to go, or they refund it. I don't have a problem with them giving them the money before I pay because I've known them for so long. I know the people down there. But I wanted to go down in person. I went this morning. There's nobody going to be down there. It was it's a holiday weekend, so I find easy parking. Normally, with the metal detectors to get in there, it's 20 to 30 minutes just to get in the door. Could be bad. So I go in there, and I get right in, and I walk right in through the door. Who's that? Low Torque, Alley Wine Fund, 1 bottle. Oh, there's a story there, and I'm not getting into that story. So I go down there. I walk right in. Nobody's there. And I pass through the metal detector because I didn't wear my boots today. I wore my Gen X Dad New Balance shoes, which were handed to me when I turned 40. So I go in, and the 2 sheriffs there, they're friendly as can be, but there's no one around, so now they want to talk. Hey, buddy, where are you going? What are you doing? There's an old guy and a young guy doing this job. Where are you going? What are you doing? What's going on? What floor are you going to? Do you know where you're going? Deepak, the online doc, would like you to wish him good luck on his upcoming medical exam to become a doctor. Who's that? Who? Deepak, is that you? Or is that... Did I miss something important there? Somebody make a note. Okay. So I'm talking to these 2 sheriffs, and we're just kind of bullshitting. Nobody's come in. Nobody's gone out. The place is really dead today, which is good for me. So I'm talking, doing my thing. And then I head up to where I'm going, and I go find out now follow me on this. At the tax office, they have the document. It's right here. They're like, well, we see you paid it, but I can't tell you what property it's for. I said, it says it's for a parcel, so it's land. You're the tax office. I said, well, it only doesn't give me an address. So I had to go across the hall to the assessor's office, and I walked in there, and I said, I don't know if this is, what the deal is. And he's like, yeah, that's kind of weird. And he looks it up. He says, oh, well, you didn't pay taxes on this parcel of bare land. I said, I don't own any bare land. He goes, yeah, you do, and it's right here. I'm like, I don't own any bare land. So he's got this plot map, and he prints it out, and I'm saying, I can see my property, but this one doesn't look, the end of it doesn't look right. And they have my property in one thing divided up into like 6 parcels for 2 buildings. And I went, okay, I don't get it, but they're like little slivers in this one sliver. So he overlays it with like a Google Earth map, which lines up perfectly. And he goes, well, that's weird. There's a building on the parcel of land. I said, well, let me see it. It's not mine. My next door neighbor, there was 3 buildings in a row, and I bought 2 of them. But when they drew out the plot line, they actually gave me a parcel of land that is part of his building. It's an extension he built onto his building years ago, and it runs down the whole length. They widened the building. Let's say we were looking at it from street. This is the front of the street, front door, right? Front of the street. This is how wide the building is, and they added 15 feet all the way down the building. So now it's 15 feet wider all the way to the back to the front. And somehow that ends up mine, but it's not part of the property I bought it. And then I got a tax bill on that. So 5 years go by on this one, and all of a sudden they're like, well, we're going to lien sale it. I'm like, well, hold on. The driveway down the side of it's mine, but not this building. They say, well, this is part of your tax lot. You own part of their building. Now this guy's upset because, as far as the county knows, there's never been a permit for anybody to ever build that extension. They did it like in 1962 or something, or before, and just added on to it, and nobody knew it. He fully expected to see a Google map of a blank piece of land. And he goes, well, this parking lot makes sense. And I go, no, parking lot is not a blank parcel. Is every parking lot at every Carl's Jr. and every building, is that considered unimproved land? It's part of your building. It's your parking lot for your building. It isn't an empty plot. He goes, well, hey, that's true. He goes, but this building's not supposed to be here. I go, I didn't build the building. It's not my gig. He goes, you own it. I go, I don't want to own. So now I get to quick deed his building back to this guy, and he can reimburse me for the tax that got paid on it. What a fucking mess that was. Yeah, that's how I started my day. Now the good news is, by the time I got done and I'm leaving, I'm going out, still nobody around, and I just kind of just waved to the sheriffs on my way out. But one of the guys had said, he goes, wait a second, is it cool if I get a picture before you leave? And I'm like, yeah, I guess. So he figured out who I was and took a picture. And the old guy just looks at me and goes, I don't want your picture. I say the same shit you do. So apparently these 2 guys on my way up had Googled it, and since nobody was there, they didn't have to do anything. They watched 20 or 30 videos before I came back down. So they had the inside scoop. So it all worked out okay, but what a fucking mess that was. And so I paid it, everybody's happy, and we'll get it all straightened out later. Yeah. It wasn't bad. It was just it's an inconvenience, and I took care of it, and we'll sort it out later.
I have to cook.
Oh, okay. You got to take care of them. All right. Yeah. So that's the deal with that. Turned out to be okay. I just paid it, and we're down the road. Yeah. All right. Tomash is here to the general only. Yeah, we can drink, and then Elizabeth says you want to drink. We can drink, but I got to get my drink because the bottle is right here. We have to open the bottle up. We have to pour the bottle into the glass, and then we can drink. But we have to do that first. 1611 RP says, love from England, General. Can't get a word in edgewise, but all the best, mate. Well, RP, not only did you get your word in edgewise, but you're going to drink alongside Elizabeth and Tomash, 2 of the finest people that we know in the bottom of the glass nation. Here's to you guys. Peter Van J, is this pre-recorded? Yeah, Peter, this is pre-recorded, but I am an all-powerful wizard. I knew that you would be typing that question and your name beforehand, and I knew just when to say it. So there you go. No, it's a true story. It's what happened. I'm not kidding. You want to hear another story that happened at a gas station not too long ago? I was not a participant. This was not really my story. This was just something I observed. Where was it? There. Okay. Get my screen back up where I was. I'm starting to lose myself here. I better check between the sheets. Got to check with the girls between the sheets. Mr. Bumfiddly, any advice on potty training? Well, Mr. Bumphilly, if you're still pissing in your pants at this age, I don't think there's hope for you. I really don't. So I can't help you with that. And if I was talking about a child thing, I guarantee I don't know shit about it. My wife was in charge of that. Kids start to piss his pants at 2 years old. I'd scream, "Don't fucking piss your pants. Get in there." That was my part. Then she'd pick him up and run there. So they learned when that warm feeling got in their pants in the front, Dad was going to yell. They knew that wasn't supposed to happen. Don Paul, $2. Thank you very much. Deepak, Online Doc is a new guy here. I have seen it here tonight. Well, Online Doc, welcome, man. I just, some things went by. I didn't see you. And is that Doc Lee Odinkar? 37 Hertz, pleasure to meet you. I'm new to the fine gentlemen. Have no clue what the chat room is. Allie can provide you a link to the chat room. The chat room can go up anytime. It's turned off right now while we're in here. You're not supposed to go mess around in the chat room. If I find out the chat room's on, I'm going to have a few words with Lion. He knows I'm supposed to turn that shit off. Deepak, the Online Doc, would like you to wish him. I read that one already. Obviously, Allie's flirting with everybody in here, trying to find a date, not paying attention. All right, back to my story. So I was just at a gas station filling up my truck. All right. As I begin filling up, I notice this guy at the other island, and he finishes with his truck. And I don't know, he's probably 62 or something, and a slender white gentleman with some glasses, and he was in there, and he walks in the store to buy something. And this woman comes up behind him, and she's trying to get to the gas pump behind him. She's not really paying attention, and her car boom, right in the back. Doesn't really do much to his truck. Fucks up the front of her car pretty good. So I'm sitting there and I'm still filling up. He walks outside. Her car's now backed up a little bit. He doesn't even notice that she ran into him. He gets in the truck and he starts to leave. As soon as he pulls out, he's just pulling out a second. She gets out of her car screaming, "You hit me! You hit me! You hit me!" He stops and he goes, "I didn't hit anybody. I didn't hit anybody." She goes, "You ran into me. Look at the back of my front of my truck. Front of my car's all messed up. The back of your truck. You backed into me and then you took off. You were just leaving." He goes, "I didn't back up. I just was going forward. I didn't hit you." She's screaming and yelling. He goes, "Fine, let's get the security footage on here." "Well, my cousin Melvin works here and the security cameras don't work. So it's just my word against yours and you hit me." Now I'm thinking, how convenient that she knows the security cameras don't work. So I finished with my gas. The manager's out there and everybody's yelling. And they're all yelling now. Now even the guy who was walking out's upset, and he's getting heated. He doesn't know that he's being bamboozled. You know, I can tell he's a little upset. He's a little emotional. So I walk over to the situation and I just say, "Why don't we just call the police and get it sorted out?" And she's all screaming, "Yeah, get the police." And then I look at the guy and I said, "Just relax. I've been here the whole time. I was here when you were still pumping your gas. I watched her pull up, you walk in, she ran into you, and then backed up. I saw the whole thing. In fact, I'll bet my dash cam footage has it all on dash cam. So we don't need the security. Just call the police. Let's get this sorted out." She got back in her car and left screaming the whole time. And the guy says, "Well, it was really nice of you, and thank you very much. You know, just for insurance purposes, do you think I could get a copy of your dash cam, your GoPro?" I said, "I don't really have one. I was just making that shit up. I did see what happened, though. I will be a witness if you need me to, but I don't really have that. I was just fucking with her." And she bought it, and then she took off. So, yeah, that happened at the gas station. There you go. Didn't really have much to do with it. PayPal. Somebody's screaming PayPal. All right, it's PayPal. There's something in here. I was put in charge of it, so relax. Don't be mad at Gen X Mom. Now I got to figure out how to get into here. Come on. Do something.
I give you one job.
I can't get into your fucking phone. Face ID. I don't have that. Oh, there we go.
Got it?
Yeah, got it now. Don't leave me your goddamn phone. I'm not good. Fucking A. It's going to PayPal. $50 from Mrs. Fort Watton. I hope she didn't write anything. I hope she didn't write anything in here. Hey, she didn't write anything in here. She just put in. That's weird. I'm reading it carefully now. Mrs. Ford, you didn't leave a message of any kind. I don't understand that. Mrs. Fort Watton is very lovely. She's been one of the biggest supporters of the program that there's been. She's nothing but kind and wonderful. and mysterious, let me tell you. There's some things about her I can never figure out. But she donated $50 and she didn't leave a message, so I don't have a pithy reply. I, I don't, because Mrs. Ford, you know what that means. It means that you wanted me to have that for the whiskey fund. You just didn't know how to tell everybody out loud that you have these underlying feelings for me. So you thought the best way to let me know you were thinking about me, kind of on that level, kind of on the down low, was to send $50 and oops, I forgot to say where it went to. That way, the general will just know that it's for the whiskey fund and that you were thinking about me. I get it. Mrs. Four, message received. Oh, yeah. Let's see. Mrs. Four, she didn't write it. There's nothing on here. Mrs. Four, there's nothing on there. I would hold that up, but it tells your personal information. Oh, now it says something on there. Now it says something. I'm sorry, I do apologize. I have to read that again. $50 from Mrs. Four Watton. Gen X Dad, the General. I just want you to know my feelings for you are strong. I have never forgotten about you. I think $50 is less than you deserve, but it's all I can do right now with my husband sitting right next to me, and I just want you to know I was thinking about you. Since Gen X Mom handed you the phone, I'm hoping you get this instead of her. Where she can't see it, please delete this when you're done. Oh, Mrs. Four. That gets me right there. I get a little choked up. Thank you. Thank you for that. I don't know how to reply. If you ever want to end a live stream on a good note, this would be the time to do it right now. Yeah. I mean, can it get better than that? Can there be higher praise from someone with the high ranking stature of Mrs. Four Watton? I don't think so. I don't think we'd ever get close to that. Not in a million years. I just ought to sign off and not come back. If they say go out on top. They say stop while you're ahead. I don't think I've ever received such a compliment, nor shall I ever again. Mrs. Four, thank you very much for that. I appreciate you. I'm just kind of out of words at the moment. I don't know where to go with this. I'm beside myself. I really am. I'm felt up with deep admiration for this woman. I must go see her. Elizabeth Rojas PayPal? Was there another one? The hits just keep on coming. All right. And let's see. How do I look this up? Oh, Elizabeth Rojas. Yeah, there is one in here. Hold on. Elizabeth Rojas, $20 from Elizabeth Rojas for your daughter's birthday. Hope she's having fun. Thank you, Elizabeth. I wasn't going to. Let me see who's here. I wasn't going to bring this up. My daughter has a hard time getting people to attend her birthday parties. Been that way for a long time. So when she wanted to have one in our backyard and have us do a little grilling for her with the pool and the music and stuff, we absolutely said yes. And I think she had invited 20 people, 4 showed up. There are four people back there. I haven't seen if there's any more. Maybe someone came through the gate. Thank you for that. I do appreciate that. It is her birthday, and she struggles very much, hoping she really just, as a father, you sit there and hope someone shows up. If she invites and no one shows up, it crushes you. Absolutely crushes you. And she's such a wonderful girl, too. Yes, thank you for that. And she does have a few people. She seems to be having a good time. So, again, just a thing. It's a birthday thing, and now you know that. We got that taken care of. And Rebecca Andes, how do you get in the drawing? Right there, Rebecca. Your name's in the hat. Rebecca Andes is now in the drawing. That's all it took. You see how easy that was? You ready? Mrs. Four, summer birthdays are tough. Yeah, they are. Especially as a kid, as you know. That's why you brought it up. Kids in school, they're out of school, so that's a tough one. But she's had that trouble even when there was kids in the neighborhood. I don't know what it is. She is so sweet and caring. She's one of our most loving children. She really is. Plus, I pay all of her friends to be kind to her, so I don't know what's going on with that. Oh, my God. I don't know where we're going, but we're an hour in. We're not coming off the rails yet. We had more things to talk about. I told a couple stories. It's the way I remember them, give or take a lie or two. Yeah. And I do want to touch briefly I promise this will be brief. If you don't want to hear what I have to say, you're free to get up and move about the country. You can go to the bathroom. You can go put your dog out. You can do all sorts of stuff. Get yourself a drink, come back. I'm going to touch on this briefly. I know you guys don't like it when I talk about politics, but this is really fucking important. It seems like every few days the Supreme Court is overturning a very bad decision and making it right. It's unbelievable in my eyes what they've been able to accomplish, and they're allowed to do this. This is part of their job. They've done 230 of these things over their lifetime. This is not brand new stuff. It happens all the time. But the one I want to talk about, there was two things that they addressed that came out today. Basically, this is a quick overview. It's loose terminology, so don't get all fucking technical. But the legislature and the president pass a law, and they say something like, all right, EPA, fight global warming. All right? They fight global warming. That gives the EPA the strength and the power to do whatever they want. Doesn't it? Now, I'm loose terminology just so you get the vibe. A law gets passed, the EPA gets a hold of it, and the EPA can write the rules of the law. Just make sure that it helps keep the environment clean and no more global warming. Do what you got to do. Clean Air Act. Clean it up. Trevor Thomas, member for 3 months, Bottom of the Glass Nation. The fewer the friends, the truer the soul. I love those words. I'm going to actually use those words very shortly. And Trevor, you are now in the bottom of the glass. So the government passes broad legislation. The EPA and tons of other agencies write the rules. And when America figures out a way to navigate through the rules, God damn it, they rewrite them again next year. And then we figure out, and they rewrite them again. And that's all they've been doing. Everybody knows we're over fucking regulated. Today was one of the first big steps of taking away the EPA's power. You can't do this. You can't use a Clean Air Act on every single fucking thing. It can't go from cars to cow farts to rocket ships to power plants that are burning coal. And you can't do that. It isn't a broad, you can't do it to everybody. It was designed for vehicles and emissions, and you took it as emissions for everything. Fuck you. Can't do that. Now, let me tell you what this means and what the next one means, the other one. When they took away that power from the agency, they basically said, if you're going to rewrite your own rules, they got to go back upstairs and get passed as a law. No longer can all these little things that they take to court and say, you guys wrote this law, you need to define it better because this is bullshit. They let it go. And why? Because every case that worked its way up the ladder that went to the Supreme Court got rubber stamped for Democrats and just kicked out. They're fine. They're correct. The law's good. The EPA's good. Go. They got rubber stamped, and they knew it. They could pass whatever they wanted because if you challenged it, eventually it would end up in the Supreme Court, and they'd rubber stamp it. And guess what's not happening anymore? Yeah. By overturning a couple of these decisions and standing up for it, the big one was West Virginia versus the EPA. They're stripping the EPA of the power to just do whatever the fuck they want. You can no longer do that. They're changing to where laws have to be written and passed and enforced by the legislature. Not like, as long as the sun is shining, you guys do what you want. Is the sun up? Then we're okay with what you're doing. No. You can no longer do that. No. That is to me, other than the gun regulation in New York and even returning abortion rights to the states, which I thought was huge too. I'm always for smaller government, let the people decide, always. Stripping away the power of these bureaucracies that have been able to just run and do what they want. Stripping them of their powers is insanely good. You are going to take the shackles, the ball and chain off of America and let our economy and our people roar again. Everybody gets to make money. Everybody gets a house and a car and goes to college. The money churns and churns and churns, and the industry goes. The environmental regulations become lesser and lesser, and industry comes back. We become independent again with our economy, with our energy. Prices come down, our collective money goes up, and once we're strong, we help the less fortunate in our country. We help the less fortunate in other countries. Why? Because we have the fucking money to do it, genius. Yeah. I'm very much in favor of these things, so we're going to find out. So there you go. That's my thing. I didn't take very long. I didn't go down there. I'm just letting you know that I'm very happy with some of the decisions that have been just insane in the last 20 years. And now they're finally getting looked at again constitutionally. I dig that. I fucking dig it. I do. Yes, Ashley Beth Crawford, November should be really interesting. It should be. I just want you to know I'm all for smaller government, return things to the states, return things to the people. I wish there was no school system, federal school system. They want to teach different things in Texas than they do in Alaska. They have different needs and different things they'd like to try. There's a different culture there. You can teach all the basics. You can teach reading, writing, and arithmetic. You can do all that. Fine. But you micromanage when Michelle Obama starts getting fucking with school lunches in every state. Fucking no. What kind of dumb shit is that? That's dumb. That's stupid fucking dumb. But I'm liking the way it's going. I hope it stays on this track. I know the pendulum is swinging in so many areas. I could talk about it all night and just make you feel good. It give you a tingly feeling when you're done that people have finally gone, I'm fucking had enough of this shit. This is ridiculous, and the pendulum needs to swing back the other way, and it is. I'm amazed. Yeah. All right. Byron says, okay, calm down. Your masculine words offended me. I'm sorry. I take them all back. I didn't mean a word of it. I'm sorry. Do you need a hug? Byron, do you need a hug? If I can't give you one, I'll find a way to get you one. And if that doesn't work, brother, I will give you an emotional hug so you'll be okay. I'm that guy. Master Daddy's still here. You know why he's here? Because I turned off the fucking music. So he's stuck around. Two Bear, $9.99. Your thoughts on the DOJ releasing private information on CCW holders by mistake? Yeah, they didn't do it by mistake. And if they just released the name of everybody to go after, I'm sure the IRS already has those names and numbers. Super chat, you gonna kick the one guy out, Two Bear, who's in there? One guy, you trying to get rid of the one dude who's in there? It wasn't a mistake. And you guys, if conservatives had done anything like that, it would be a moral outrage. Can you understand the hypocrisy that goes on here? These things with these names being unprecedented. You don't release the names of, if it had been the other side of the aisle, releasing other names of these private organizations, with their 3-letter names and all their movements and shit. If all those names had become public, you can't do that. That's un-American. When it happens this way, oops, accidents happen. It's the double standard. It's always the same. Yeah, so there you go. I'm not surprised. Just one more got deleted? Wow. If just one more puts one in there, don't delete it. The ATF is on the way. All right, you guys. What else was I going to talk about? There was some stuff in here. Yeah, we had some stuff to talk about. I answered some of your things in there. We did that one there. Yeah, you know what? I can tell you we can go to a couple memes of the day. Let's go over there to meme of the day. I should have some music that plays when this starts. Well, that was one I wasn't going to show you. This one was going to be titled, I'm This Old. This one is supposed to be titled, I'm This Old, and then you guys can figure out what it is. I left the name. I hid the name. I scrolled it up. So I don't know if you guys can tell, you can tell who it is. Anybody know who this is? Anybody who knows this is, write in here. You write it in there. You're going to get your name in the hat for a poll for a ticket twice. First person in here. Come on. Josh, no. Two Bear, no. You guys are close. Maddie and Romy, but that's not what it was called. You got half of it, right? There it is. Clown Hater, he got the whole thing. It wasn't just Davey, it was Davey and Goliath. So Clown Hater gets his name in there for 2 polls. He gets his name in there twice. We'll see if we can get him something in there. You can't just write Maddie B and Romy. You can't just write Davey. It was Davey and Goliath. See? It didn't just say Davey up there, does it? No. They got it. You didn't. Shut up. Oh my God. Okay. Now, I'm going to. This is a competition. This is for tickets. Every Gen Xer is going to know this. So if you think you're going to Google this answer, you're never going to be faster than a Gen Xer knows. Now I'm going to show you a black and white picture. It's black and white for a reason. And I'm going to ask you the color of something that's very obvious in the picture. I'm going to say, what is the color of, and I'm going to put the picture up there, and you're going to know exactly. Gen X, you're going to know instantly what it is. A lot of you are going to scratch your head. You're going to guess. But in here, I have to see the color come up first. All right? Somebody wrote Gumby. B-Wigs. Is that Gumby? Fuck. Low Torque, you're like a fucking hour late. We're on to the next thing already, man. All right, here you go. Here it comes. Everybody pay attention. You hovering over your keyboard? You hovering over your comment section? All right. And just one more writes green. He just took a fucking stab. Two Bear writes red. Keith Cubby, I haven't said anything yet. Even if you're right, I can't fucking give it to you. You know what's really funny? Yeah, I'll tell you later. Terry M. Blue. Fuck that. These are blue Mrs. Ford. You guys are literally fucking with me now. I was explaining the rules, and now you're just guessing. Of course some of you got it right, because you're fucking guessing. But it's not till I say. I swear to Christ, I don't know what to do with any of you fuckers at all. All right, I'm just going to go for it. You fucking ruined everything. You did. Every goddamn... I'm drinking to myself. I'm second. All right, I'm cutting it off at Trippy Pineapple, who said woodshed. Trippy Pineapple, now we're going after that one. Ready? What color is her bikini? What color is her bikini?
Red.
What? Yeah, but you're not playing either. Shut up. It's up. What color is her bikini? Come on. Everybody knows what color. There we go. Who got that? Big A Nation. Put Big A Nations down. Fuck it. Put his name in there 5 times. We're going to give Big A Nation 5 chances to win something. He's going to get 5 pulls out of there. God, my God. How do you guys do that? You know what's funny is the shirt that she's wearing next to him, that top, that was green. And it was even, Elizabeth even said like avocado green, and that's what that thing was, an olive drab green, the inside of an avocado, not the outside. That's what, you guys covered the whole fucking thing. I didn't even get to ask my goddamn question. I hate Gen X. I hate you guys. How do people live with us? Oh my God, I don't know if I got anything else. Oh, you know what? I did have one in here for Two Bear, and I did have one in here for Lionheart. I don't know if Lionheart's in here tonight. He's probably not. He's probably back in the chat room making a private room and pulling his pud or something. But if those of you under the age of 40 don't know what pulling your pud means, you can go look it up. But look it up alone. No, just leave and go look it up. That's a Gen X terminology. Pulling your pud. Go figure it out and then come back later. Okay? I don't want to sit here and explain it to you. Just go. If you're like 12 years old, you don't know what it means, but you know how to operate Google. You'll figure it out in a few minutes. All right. So this one I thought was appropriate for the times we live in. And this one is for Two Bear, and this one's for Lion. Now, the rest of you are free to enjoy it, but I thought of them when I saw it. I'll leave that up there for you. That's it. David Black. Yes. 5-knuckle shuffle. I thought of Two Bear and I thought of Lion when I saw that one. So yeah, there's one of the memes of the day. That's a good one. You can steal that if you want to. It's okay. I don't mind. All right. So did I miss something? Oh yeah, we should talk about that. The new podcast went up, and it was different than all the other ones. This podcast was you guys. We put up on Instagram and on Facebook and on the YouTube community section. It says ask whatever questions you want. We got a decent amount of questions, not everybody, but there's so many that we had to split it up into 3 podcasts. So I took the first one and I read all the questions and I said your name and your question. I answered as quickly as I could, as honestly as I dared. Then I moved on. So I got a bunch of them through there. And it was clever and funny and witty. It worked out pretty good. Gen Z Kids got the next podcast. I'll probably do it with them. I'll ask the questions. Then Gen X Mom's got the third one, and I'll ask her the questions. Go there now and keep putting questions up, because Gen Z Kids next and Gen X Mom, just write who you're asking the question to for those two. It's coming up. Those podcast is up now. I'm sure Allie and Liz got the link going for you right now. But after that, after you listen to this one, next Thursday, the next ones will be out. Every Thursday, the podcast are up. We're up to episode 34 right now. So if you want something to put you to sleep at night, some boring listening material, start at the beginning.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotta head out, go see Buford.
Oh, Buford. Hey, I want a picture of how Buford's doing.
Okay.
Want a little something, something, baby. Something, something from you.
Okay.
That was Gen Z Kid going to check on Buford, doing his job like he's supposed to. All right, something over here between the sheets. I'm getting yelled at between the sheets. Always getting instructions between the sheets. In every aspect of my life. Instructions. I don't understand it. Adam Bennett, $50. Can I donate $50 to the Whiskey Fund? Please and thank you. Adam, you most certainly can. Adam Bennett is a goddamn American hero. And don't any of you forget that. When I say goddamn American hero, I mean that with the vim and vigor and salutes that are appropriate. He's a goddamn American hero. Donate $50 to a Whiskey Fund. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. And what a better way to have something to drink. Hey, I'll drink to that. Yes, you can. Wabba. Good stuff. Not that poison acid I was drinking the other night. Adam Bennett, may you be enshrined forever. Dravy 85. Dravy 85. Tell her we all said happy birthday, millennial daughter. I will. The next time she comes in, I promise, from all of the bottom of the glass nation, I will let her know. That is a great suggestion, Dravy. Thank you for that. Thank you for doing that. Mike Adams, I'm too far away from the bowling, but I'd like to be down in the mix for some swag. I would donate at the moment, and it will be part of my life. As soon as I get on my feet, you can donate. Doesn't matter, Mike. We're going to put your name in the hat twice. Mike Adams is going in twice. Got his name in there. Boom, boom, boom. Ashley Beth Crawford, I want to be in the drawing. What is it for? Ashley Beth Crawford just walked up and said, I want one. I want one. Can I have one? What is it? Yeah, I want to be part of the drawing so bad. What are we doing? Can I have one? What is it? Oh, man, I can't believe you just said that. Ashley Beth Crawford. I swear to Christ. Yeah.
About 5 minutes, they're all coming in.
Okay, that's fine. I'm just Ashley Beth Crawford. That isn't. You know what? It reminds me of the legendary philosopher from Bodfish. His name's Iceman. And a statement like that comes across him. He just looks and goes, chicks, man. Chicks. Oh, Brandy27. Hey, General. Tell millennial daughter you only really need one true friend. Look up Medea on YouTube. Let them go. The Steve-O. Mate, you're straight up bloody legend. Really dig your channel, mate. Big on you from down under. These chats crack me up. Steve-O, thanks for hanging out, man. Spread the word. We love hanging out with you guys down there. We love Australia. Every one of us here does. Everybody in the room, myself included. You guys are some cool fucking cats. I just wish we could move you a little closer because that 13-hour plane ride, not a big fan of being in an airplane that long. Fried, no hat making for this dude. Only drawing I'm in is a self-portrait I drew of myself. Were you looking down, Fried? Were you smoking a J looking down? I mean, your self-portrait's going to scare me. How are we announcing the winners on a live stream? I don't know yet. I haven't decided. We'll figure that out. I'm just putting everybody's name down. We're going to do we'll figure out the drawing with how many times they get their shot. Maybe they'll put all their names there, draw it out. We'll do it live. We'll figure it out. Big Rig Gaming. Hey, Jalen, do you have a favorite cigar? I do. Big Rig, Isla del Sol. Just call them a Del Sol. You go to any fine cigar place and say, where's your Del Sols? They'll have all three sizes in the back. Tesoros and Churchills are my favorite. Isla del Sol. Go look at the box. Right on the side of it. Sun blessed. Hand wrapped in the laps of virgins. Women virgins, I hope, because the box doesn't say, and I've asked. I mean, I don't prefer it to be wrapped near a guy's Johnson, but they didn't really say. They just said wrapped in the laps of virgins, and I'm thinking it's women. I'm hoping it's women. Yeah, what do I know? Dum dum dum. Where we at? We had stuff. We all went in and done. Yeah. Okay, so listen, I do got to go because my daughter's coming inside with all of her friends, and they're doing burgers and stuff in here. It's going to get real loud, and I should walk in and participate and tell everybody happy birthday to my daughter and meet all the girls that are there and welcome them to the party, welcome them to the house. Be nice and cordial. I shouldn't leave Gen X mom hanging, and she's doing everything right now. So I'll tell you what I'm going to do. Holy shit. Uncle Nene, $100, millennial daughter, and Gen X pedicure, and Gen X dad pedicure fund. Uncle Nene, what's wrong with my fucking feet, man? What's wrong with my feet? Oh my God! All right, look, we're an hour and a half in. I tell you what, I'm gonna do. I'm gonna head over to. I gotta see if this knocks anything out of here. I bet it does. Uncle Nene's got one member in there, been there for over an hour. Nope, those diamonds are tough. He fucker's got it right on his fucking head. All right, look, I'm gonna head over to Discord. I always hang out now with you guys a little bit. I'll leave the chat on in here for a while. I'm gonna say goodbye. I'm gonna run over there, but as soon as I grab something to eat and talk to all the girls, so give me 15 minutes, and then around 7:45, I'm gonna head over to Discord. I'm gonna head over to the chat room. We'll hang out with you guys there for a little bit, and we'll bullshit. We'll drink some more, smoke some cigars, and tell some lies, because that's what we do. But I want to thank all of you for showing up. I really do. I appreciate it when you guys show up. I really appreciate it when you donate to the kid, to the goat, to Gen X mom. It is all stuff that I can't tell you how valuable those things are, especially Mrs. Four. You never forget Gen X mom. You never do. In fact, you start saying stuff and it inspires other people. And you know her. She's the unsung hero of what's going on around here. She's the glue that holds all of us together. And without her, this wouldn't be anything. I know you guys think it's me, but it's not. She just plugs me in. I'm a plug-and-play device. The kid's a plug-and-play device. If she wasn't masterminding all this like the puppeteer, we'd all be fucked. All right? We would be. So I'm going to hope that Gen X mom doesn't scream anyone's name ever again. We'll try to get that part done. But I'm going to say good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Uh-oh. One subscriber. Let's see what happens here. He stayed. God, I want to leave that jar like that so you guys can kick his ass next time. But I can't. I can't do it. I just gotta go, and I gotta say thank you once again. So, from everybody here at Gen X Talks, we'll catch you guys